I'll have your iced coffee shortly. He got his iced coffee, by the way. Anywho, hi, I'm Sorcerer Chris. Welcome back to Sakura Santa. Nice outfit she's got there. Let's continue the story. Okay, let's cut to the chase. Please be patient. Oh, you want a nice chocolate for your daughter? No problem. Her cruel personality keeps her at a level head, no matter how vast the sea of customers. It's almost mesmerizing to see her soothe the crowd as she passes by. No matter how angry the customers are from getting their orders in a timely fashion, she's able to calm them down with only a few words. So, in other words, it would be like an angry customer going like, "Urgh, oh my god, these prices are so ridiculous." And she's like, "Don't worry, your food will be here shortly." And he's like, "Oh, I thank you, madam." Please be patient, sir. You will have your drink shortly. Your food will be ready soon. When faced with that cool personality, the customers seem to become as calm as she is. How are you coping with the dishes, Koji? I'm fine, don't worry about me. I'm not fine, but I have to keep going. I said I would help out, but that's exactly what I'm going to do. You're doing well, Koji. Keep it up. Don't worry, I will. Itsumi already has another tray of drinks out. How does she do this? Well, she does have several years of experience. Still, she's amazing. She used to be really clumsy for as long as I knew her. But now she has almost like a cat-like grace. Then I see the ground is slippery. Oh boy, here we go. Wait, Isumi. It's too late. Oh my... Oh... Please be milk. Oh my god. The censorship and the euphemism. Here! She loses her balance instantly. The drinks on her tray spill. They completely coat the front of her chest. Thick, sticky fluid spray everywhere. All over her face, her arms, her breast. Her eyes go wide, shock. She tries to wipe off her chest, but that only spreads it around more. Whatever was in those cups, it formed sticky, syrupy strands between her fingers. Yeah, like I understand the symbolism in this, but what kind of liquid would be what kind of liquid aside from the obvious would be considered sticky, syrupy strands? Would it be like, I mean, could it be like cream? No, it's not coffee cream. No, coffee cream's not sticky. It's white, but it's not sticky or syrupy. I don't know. Hey, I mean, if you guys have a guess, leave your answer in the comments below. But, anywho, back to the clumsiness. That's not good. Must be working too hard. That's when I noticed that the drinks are soaking through the front of her dress. She isn't wearing a bra underneath that outfit. I try to tear my eyes away, but there's just something bewitching about it. I'm sure every single guy in this cafe is thinking exactly the same thing. What, are they all doing a group? Oh! or some anime cliche, something like that. I don't know. Breasts truly do conquer empires. Where do you hear that? I can almost hear them cheering as she passes by. I have to help her. As much as I enjoy the view, I should do something to help her. She doesn't seem embarrassed in the slightest. I'm sorry, sir. I'll go get your drinks again. It will only take a moment. And the sir's like, oh, don't worry. You can take all the time in the world. There's a little Tim Curry laugh right there. She picks up her tray and carries on as if nothing happened, but her dress remains soaked and see-through. The sugar from the drinks is growing sticky on her skin too, making it look even more. Isumi? Don't worry, they appear to be pleased by this. Yes, I'm gonna worry. She pauses to look at me. It's only a few spilled drinks, Koji. You know, that's not what I'm talking about. I look down again, able to see the peaks of her mountains. Would you like me to show them to you? No! Oh, you don't like my boobs? Why is she putting them in such an awkward position? It's not that I don't like them. Look, get cleaned up and I'll take over in the meantime. Are you sure you want to do that? I look behind her at the roaring crowd. My instincts are screaming me to run away. This crowd will eat me alive, I'm sure. Cannibalism. For Asumi's sake, I'll face it. Yes, I'll do it. Just go clean yourself up, okay? As you wish, Koji. I probably just signed my death warrant. But if it's for Asumi, that's okay. After one terrible day, oh, by the way, welcome to Nighttime Generic Place. After one terrible day, we finally leave work late in the evening. It's dark when we step out of the cafe. You did well, Koji. Also, thank you for giving me the chance to clean up. Don't, don't worry about it. I've barely had time to even catch my breath during all of this. I didn't have a problem with it, though. How do I tell her? I just didn't like the idea of those guys perving on you. It just didn't seem right. It may seem silly since I obviously share the same feelings. Still, I don't like them looking at my childhood friend that way. With Asumi and me, we can make jokes about it. I see. That actually makes me happy, Koji. You do still care about me after all these years. Why wouldn't I care about you? I was worried you were just being polite, but it seems you really do care. She's uncertain, too. I guess it's been a long time. Of course I care about you. Why wouldn't I, Asumi? Feelings can change over time. That's just how life is. It's fleeting. She scuffs her shoes at the sidewalk. I'd like to walk with you for a bit, Koji, if that's okay. Of course it is. I'm really tired after today, but spending time with Asumi makes me feel better. Lead. Sorry. Lead the way then, Koji. Oh my god. Already craziness just right off the bat. As I stagger into my apartment, I collapse on the couch. What a day. Asumi shortly follows me in. How are you still able to walk, Asumi? Just practice, Koji. There's nothing you can't get used to. That actually reminds me of me walking to my job. 4.3 miles. Yeah, 4.3 miles. From Narstown to King of Prussia. Yeah. But, anywho, enough about me. I can't imagine getting used to that. Just how tough is this girl? Today was a lot of fun, despite how hard it was. It's never really convincing when you say it's hard because you never seem tired. You've got to have a poker face when you're dealing with those crowds. They can smell your fear. Like wolves or some vicious animal or something like that. You make them sound like they're monsters. No, I was saying they sound like wolves. Oh, but they are. Have you not seen that hunger in their eyes? Like a wolf pack? I'm sorry. I've been seeing like some funny scenes from the movie Storks with the wolf pack. They're really hilarious. I can't get them off my head. I mean, I guess that's probably why they went to a cafe in the first place. It was a metaphor. Trust me, some customers are looking for any excuse to ruin your day. What keeps you going then? Despite all the hardships of the job, at least it's never boring. You wouldn't believe how boring Wait, you wouldn't believe how boring this town? Wait, what? Another typo right there. Like, you guys see it. You wouldn't believe how boring this town. I think what you're meant to say is, you wouldn't believe how boring I was in this town, or how boring it was in this town. But no, we're gonna go with it. You wouldn't believe how boring this town. Working at the cafe is pretty much the only thing that's kept me sane. But the pressure's incredible, isn't it? Insanely so. Whenever I make a mistake, it disrupts my entire workflow. Oh, so you're like a Capricorn? You know, because like when Capricorn's workflow is like disturbed, they get a little, I don't know. So I demand perfection for myself when I'm at work. Yep, definitely a Capricorn. But you didn't seem too bothered when you spilled those drinks. That's because you were there. You covered for my mistake and gave me a chance to collect myself. That was really sweet of you, Koji. I'm amazed you lasted that long while I was busy. It's nothing if I'm doing it for a friend. No, really. You were amazing today. I'm not that great compared to you, Asumi. How many dishes would you have served on that day? Easily over 100, but that's normal for me. Normal, she says. I'd just like to say again, Koji, thank you for helping me out at the cafe. You've made it a lot easier for all the staff there, especially me. Honestly, it's no trouble. I had nothing better to do. By the way, did you see them? See them? Oh, those. Oh, those. Oh, oh, those. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You definitely did. I saw it in your eyes, you little pervert. Your entire outfit was see-through. Have you considered wearing a bra? They're a pain to deal with. She was a real late bloomer, so I guess she doesn't like anything holding her back. Anyway, I really should get some rest. See you later, Koji. Until next time, Sumi. As she walks out of the apartment, I catch a glimpse at as her skirt bobs up for a split second. Interesting. That's your reaction? Interesting. Yes, indeed. Damn. I know it's bad, but it's really bad even if even I can't handle it. How does someone get away with trying to ruin Nasumi's uniform like that? Nonetheless, she handled the crowd with exceptional grace. She was talking about being traumatized, but she barely missed a beat. It's like she dances from customer to customer. This is in complete contrast to someone else I've met this week. Maybe if Asumi met Santa, a woman teaching a myth not to trip over herself. I'm not sure it's possible, though. Santa seems to have been having this problem for a while. She tries her best, though, even if she constantly gets entangled. But there's one girl who I haven't figured out yet. That cheeky fox. It's hard to notice because it's an absence, but she's completely silent when she moves. Is that due to being a spirit? Kind of a cheat, thinking about it. How can a mere mortal hope to compare with her? Well then, let's figure it out. It's a stereotype, I guess, but walking through the snowy woods, it's just like a winter wonderland. I used to walk through places like this all the time, just before the snow melted away. Of course, it's the middle of the winter right now. Still, I'd rather keep moving out there. It's better than staying in here and doing nothing. Of course, while my feet were wandering, my mind does too. Getting pretty close to Akina's shrine now. What was she talking? What was that she was talking about? The forest changing size? I've just been trying to let everything slide, but it's too much not to start wondering. This walk is nice and relaxing, but wait, I heard something. Footsteps crunching in the snow. They're from just behind that tree. Slowly, carefully, I creep around and... nothing. Oh. Feel a bit silly for a moment. Then, crunch, 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 crunch. There's definitely something out there in the snow. Huh. I'm gonna go like SpongeGar. Gonna go like, huh. It's behind that tree now. I check around it without trying to be so sneaky. Nope. Still no one there. That's when I hear a giggle behind one of those trees. Okay, you can come out now. Hello, Koji! She's clever, or at least enough to outfox me. Good to see you. Since when do these woods belong to you? Actually, they're under my purview. I wasn't aware the Spirit Realm had a forestry department. Well, something like that. So why'd you come out here? Is it strange for someone to go for a walk? It's not like it's a freezing winter day. Not at all. Walking is a wonderful idea. She must see my eyes gravitating downwards. Someone's thinking about what I'm wearing underneath this. It's the panties you bought me, of course. I'll show you anytime you want, Koji. Right. My absent-minded glance fixes to her clothes for a moment. Eventually, I mention what I'm thinking. Aren't you cold in that kimono? Of course not. I'm warmed by my fluffy tail. How does that work? My tail is the source of my power, naturally. And that is how it can keep me warm. You were thinking of something else, weren't you? Little pervert. If I wasn't, I am now. The idea of that tail tucked between her legs. I don't like where this is going. Isn't your tail sensitive? Yes. Why do you ask? I should stop. This fantasy is probably going down a dangerous path. Nothing. Don't worry about it. You're pretty dirty-minded, Koji. So says the fox lifting her kimono at the drop of a hat. That gets another giggle out of her. We'll be dirty together. That's an interesting way of putting it. Would you like to come back to the shrine? I can't have you freezing on my watch. It has been getting pretty cold while we've been standing around. I could make you some hot tea if you like. I really like that, actually. Then just come this way. I have plenty of ways to keep you warm. Plenty of ways. Shameless fox. We're sitting on the steps of the shrine together. She has an elaborate tea set laid out. Hot tea is the best on a cold day. Okay, I will say, my favorite flavored tea, I mean, if it is flavored, would have to be apples. No, wait, no, apple cider. I like hot apple cider. There, I said it. My favorite hot drink is hot apple cider. Anywho, she hands me a steaming earthenware cup. Careful, it's hot. You don't want to burn yourself. Thanks. It can be that hot. It can't be that hot. I take a small sip. Instantly, I flinch back, nearly spilling some. I've warned you, Koji. I know. I'm just kind of impatient. You need to learn to wait, Koji. After all, good things do come. She takes the tea from my hand, blowing gently over the cup a few times before handing it back. To those who wait. Oh, so it's like, good things come. To those who wait. It feels like you can spend your entire life waiting for good things, though. Where does it stop? You wait and listen until the opportunity comes. Then you act. Opportunities pass people by all the time because they don't notice. It's a matter of seizing them when you have the chance. Her expression. Did I see this before, or did her expression just change? She's so forlorn looking. Akina sits there, staring off into the distance as steam wafts from her teacup in her hands. Akina? Oh, where were we? Yes, Koji? I think your tea is ready now. Right, of course. She drinks deeply from her cup. Then, sighing contentedly, she sets it aside. Hot tea is the best. I try some of the still hot tea. This is actually really good. Thank you. Tea is featured in some rituals at the shrine, so I've had plenty of practice. The cup is empty before I know it. So thirsty! Sorry. She pours another cup for me. So, Koji, I don't actually know that much about you yet. I pick up the tea up again with another typo. What the heck? I pick the tea up again with a brief sip. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself, but like typos just kind of, it catches my eye. It's like, it's there. I don't know much about you either. Well, aside from the obvious. That I'm a pretty girl you're falling in love with? Oh, Koji, I knew we were always destined to be together. Cheeky fox. Guilty as charged! As for me, I'm not sure how much there is to say. I moved here to study. I'm good at school, but not at making friends. So you made a wish? Yeah, I just didn't want to be alone for Christmas. I understand how you feel. I don't think there is anyone who wants to be alone. Anyways, what about you, Miss First Time I've seen the town in years? Do you really stay inside the shrine all the time? Not quite. I just have a lot of things that keep me busy. I have the priest here, however. I'm not alone. Her lips curve into a bright smile. So no need to worry about little old me. She is so cute. Super cute. Her eyes seem to have her own inner radiance. Ah, you're blushing. Are you already enchanted, Koji? Of course not. Are my cheeks that red? I try to keep a straight face anyways. Tease! Look who's talking. Say, Koji, do you want my sacred charms? Charms what? For good luck, of course. We sell a few charms as well. I guess you're pretty good luck. Sure. Well then, considering you asked so nicely... Why are her hands going into her kimono? Oh no. Whoa! I'm sorry. Hang on a sec. I'm sorry. Oh my god, I am so sorry. My nose just literally exploded right now at that reaction. Oh my god. Anywho, with a roll of her shoulders, her impressive bust is exposed. Mostly in between her fingers, I say, here you go, Koji. Oh god, I'm sorry. There's a charm pressed against the peak of each breast. I've even added extra fortune to these charms just for you. There's just one catch though, which is, you have to come and take 'em. You cheeky fox. She's playing games with me, but, oh my god, my nose hurts. Given that I could wind up grabbing something else, I don't think I mind. Someone thinking about something other than good fortune? You're so dirty, Koji. You say that like anyone but a saint could resist. So you admit it. Tisk, tisk. Just you wait. I'll get your charms yet. My hands move slowly and deliberately closer. Her eyes seem to sparkle even more as she watches my movements. Then suddenly, I pounce to grab. What happened? My hands close on nothing but air. Disc, you've got to be faster than that. Hurry up and seize the opportunity before it passes. My hand shoots out again. Effortlessly, she sways to the right. Her chest jiggles with emotion side to side under her hands. Then she catches me staring. Did you forget about your Lucky Charms already? No, I'll get you. And your Lucky Charms? They're magically delicious. Oh, God. Oh, you gotta make yourself laugh, you know? Try as I might, my hands whiff on nothing, again and again. It's like she's moving impossibly fast. She never stops giggling either. Oh, you're fun to play with, Koji. I'm sure you'll get lucky if you keep trying. I'm not sure if she wants me to miss and grab her chest, or if she's just having fun riling me up. Such a tease either way. You're getting better, Koji. She's faster than me every time, but maybe I can outwit her. Look out for the tea, Akina. Huh? Am I? Akina's attention wavers long enough for me to make my attempt. Oh, you! There, halfway through. One arm drapes in front of her chest. You out, fox the fox! She continues laughing in spite of being almost naked, but you still have one left. Can you take it? I chase her for what seems like hours, but I don't manage to get the other one. Eventually, I can't continue. She slows down as we start to walk. Before I know it, the sky is dark. Somehow, I lost. Don't feel bad. You still got to feel all this once. Were you just teasing me, or did you want me to grab them? I'm not telling. A girl has to keep some secrets. In spite of talking about secrets, she's pretty overly flirting with me. She's still pretty cute, though. Let's go on another date, Koji. I enjoy our time together. Is that so? I'm not exactly the most entertaining guy. Nah, you're actually quite fun. You jump at the chance to play. You're perfectly shameless. Perfectly shameless, huh? I won't lie, I was really trying for them. And I don't mean just the charms. It's good that you aren't too shy. Me? Shy? I'm not the kind of awkward teenager. Of course. Though you're pretty confident for someone who can't make any friends. I don't know how that works either. I'm just not outgoing, I guess. I really like to study and learn, but before friends came naturally, we grew up together, but now I can't seem to manage it. Maybe I'm just not trying enough. I don't think you should worry about it. You should focus on what's in front of you now. I turn to face her full on. What's in front of me, huh? You think so? Yes, I spend a lot of time thinking about things like this. It's gotten late, though. I didn't think we'd be playing for so long. Did you want my body that much? I didn't want to lose. Of course, since winning meant touching her. Let me walk you home. I have to return the favor after all. I'd like that, Akina. We both stand up, then she slides up right beside me. Her arm hooks into mine, linking us together. Won't people watching think we're a couple? Her normally perky figure falters, ears drooping. Is that such a bad thing? No. Good! I like being close to you, Koji. Her body leans in until her chest nudges up against my arm. Are you sure you don't just like teasing me? Why not both, Koji? What are you, in that taco commercial? Soft taco? Crunchy taco? Why not both? And they all celebrate and stuff? I don't know. The entire time, Akina sticks to my arm like she's glued to it. Happily, she nuzzles away into my shirt. I like your scent, Koji. It's a little odd to be sniffing people, Akina. Oh, come on, you're just so attractive. I just sniff you like... I'm a fox spirit. I have a strong sense of smell. Scents are just as important as appearance to me. You really are a strange one. But you look like a regular girl who just put on a pair of ears and a tail. Were you expecting me to be normal? That would have been a shock. Imagine if she was just perfectly normal. That might be normal for fox spirits, but not for most girls, I think. Would you have preferred someone plain? It's not that. A normal girl probably wouldn't have so many interesting games to play. Oh, so you did like grabbing my charms. Of course. but my aim was never the shrine charms in the first place. Stay out of my head, please. You should grab your thoughts more closely. The spirit realm echoes with the unspoken thoughts and desires of the mortal heart, so be careful what you wish for. Rude. Just because I want something doesn't mean you should invade my privacy. It's like stealing from an unlocked house and blaming the person who owns it. But I wouldn't steal anything from you. Except your heart, of course. And when I mean your heart, I mean your virginity. I thought you were a fox spirit, not a cannibal. Would it count as cannibalism since you're technically not human? I don't know, but I could eat something that belongs to you. Very subtle, cheeky fox. You left such an opening for me. The thief might be the one who committed a crime, but should you really be leaving the door open for just anyone? Right. Would you like more green tea, Koji? It's rather cold outside after all. Sure, that would. Then I see the steaming teapot sitting on my table. Could you just bring those things with you like a normal person? Not at all. I'm not a normal person, so I have to do things in an abnormal way. My nickname's Abnormal. Abnormal. Doing normal things isn't so bad. Our date the other day was... Wait, what happened there definitely wasn't normal. It looks like you remembered something good, thinking about those panties we bought together, Koji. She briefly flips the hem of her kimono at me. I see a flash of pink. If you want to see them, all you have to do is ask. You have no subtlety at all. She smooths out her kimono and strikes a regal pose. Now then, Koji. I must be leaving for the shrine. Thank you for spending time with me today. It wasn't my plan to, but I had fun anyway. No worries. I'll be visiting again. I promise. See you then, Koji. She quietly walks out to the front door. I swear, she's really cute, even if she is completely shameless. Alright. So, if there's something I've learned from my encounter with Akina, I am at a severe disadvantage when it comes to playing perverted games with supernatural beings. But how could I even the odds? She didn't fall for my trick twice, so how does one win the Shrine Charm game? I'm glad I have someone more straightforward with me, though she's almost too much. Itsumi is so blunt with her words, so blunt her words can leave dents. Her favorite word in the middle school was no. Not even no thank you or thank you for the offer, but I'm busy. She skipped beating around the bush and went straight for the topic at hand. I get the feeling there are bulls more subtle than her. On the other hand, there's people like Santa, or person. I can't imagine such innocence is anything but unique. It leaves her helpless sometimes. And how did she manage to get stuck in those Christmas lights anyways? Then again, I don't know how a teleport even works in the first place, let alone how to botch it. Oh well. If she's supernatural, she must have some kind of weakness. But what kind of being is she? A demon? A fairy? A ghost? Yagi, a ghost! Maybe I could go and research that today. No, I don't have time for that, sadly. There's people waiting on me after all. Okay, so the choices are see what that sneaky fox is up to, take a break from work, see if Santa shows up again. Well, looks like I will make the choice next time on the next episode. I'm Sorcerer Chris, and this is Sakura Santa, and I will see you next time. Poof poof kapoof. Oh, wait, sorry. I was supposed to make a choice here because I can't exactly say from this point. Yeah. Maybe I'll wait to see if Santa shows up again. Okay, now I'll see you next time. Okay, poof poof kapoof.